Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
And that's a local weather report. I've missed seeing those. Battle phases. Whoa, time to do laps again. This way. Alright, that's half of one. That's one lap. Time for lap 2. Here we go. There we go. That's lap 2. Time for lap 3. Oh noes. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Thank goodness. And we got 5k.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach.
Not interested.
Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now. But don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
It's Annette's birthday. Okay, bam. I got plenty to go around anyway. Alrighty, let's see here. Events, yada yada. Traveling. Oh, now we can do it. Traveling to and from Abyss. To travel to Abyss, speak with a shifty merchant near your quarters. To return, select entrance on the map or find the monastery area. So can we go talk to the DLC units now? Yeah, I know about the map though. Girl's voice. What could it mean? I don't know. But apparently we could go talk to the shady merchant. Yeah, it is here. It is here. The shifty merchant. To Abyss. Let's go to Abyss then. Let's check it out. So we should be able to talk to the 4 DLC units. I wonder, do I have to actually work at recruiting them like the other students? Make them like me enough for them to actually choose to join me? I assume?
What's that?
Okay. Wait, where's the Dudo?
Such an innocent face you have. This is
No face you have.
Innocent people, especially not if you're carrying money.
I do like how it's one of the games that prioritizes faster loading over having, you know, people loaded in. Like, sure, I was just talking to somebody who was invisible there, but it's either that or still be stuck on the loading screen. So I'll happily take it loading faster and then just loading the rest once we're actually here for the sake of faster loading times. I like it when games do that because it helps with, you know, easiness, I guess, or just being able to interact with things faster and, you know, have it feel less, you know, load timey.
Hey, you're from up top, right? What
I guess.
do you have here? Wait a minute. Ah, got it. You're that new professor, aren't you?
That's me.
I suppose that means I have to let you pass.
Game that isn't 85% of loading screens. Yeah.
This town is full of rough and toughs, so watch your back down here.
But yeah, I do like it when games have the kind of mindset to have it load faster, even though once you load in and get to move, not everything's fully loaded, like me talking to somebody invisible over here. Because at least you're there faster. Like, if you don't want to be talking to people invisible, then just stand there for a second waiting for it to load, as if you were on the loading screen anyway. Yeah, I know it's still full of loading screens, but it could be even more full of loading screens if they didn't do that. Hey, man.
Haven't seen your face before. You're clearly not from around here.
Yep.
You don't strike me as the thief or merchant type. I don't owe you money, do I?
No, I'm a professor.
Oh, you're that new teacher everyone's been yapping about. And yet, you look younger than me. Weird. The name's Byleth, formerly of the Alliance.
Okay, so we can just hit recruit.
Don't beat around the bush, pal. You want my help, yeah? Can't blame ya. Look, I get it. You're the new professor. You've got a lot on your plate. You need backup? I'm your guy. Fine, you've talked me into it. But I'm gonna need you to sweeten the deal, if you catch my drift.
Do I want to recruit them in the first month? Can I even take all of them on the first mission? Well, I mean, I do have adjutant slots. Yeah, let's just take them right off the bat, and then we'll have all the Golden Deer characters and the DLC ones too.
Beautiful. Now about that sweetening. I'll need to attend your classes whenever the mood strikes. I get bored from time to time, all cooped up.
All right, then.
Well, did you come all the way here just to stare at my rippling abs, or did you want something? If you're gonna ask me for help on the surface, it better be real important. I try not to go up there unless I absolutely have to.
All right, so we're gonna get 4 new units in our army. What's this? I can interact with this now? Pagan altar. You can trade materials for renown at the pagan altar. Oh, I can generate more renown here? You may find additional uses for it as you make use of the influencer services. Offer item. Oh my. So you can literally trade anything you don't want for renown? What? Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. Because one of my biggest concerns was always like, you can only get so much renown because there's only so many quests that you can do. But now, especially in New Game Plus chains, you being able to trade anything you don't want for renown. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's a scam. It's all just a scam. Anyway, what's this? Influencer. In exchange for your renown, the influencer will gather more people to Abyss for you. This will unlock new activities, quests, and more. Oh? Unlocked episode 30. So these ones are like unlocked after the halfway point. Inspire worship. A statue of a long forgotten deity was found. It provides hopes and belongs to those who were cast out from former place of worship. I don't know what this does. Let's try it, I guess. I have a bunch of renown anyway. More people will now visit the pagan altar. What does that do for me? More people are now going to visit the pagan altar? But does that... You have unlocked offer renown. Now you can use renown to acquire weapons and items. Oh. Oh, that is so cool. So renown in Abyss is just like a kind of universal currency now. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, that's interesting there, Tacos has a reference to a real world religion. So it looks like, yeah, you can just use renown as a kind of universal currency then, as of this DLC. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. Okay, what else can we do? What else can we spend renown on here? Hi. Encourage recycling. The scrap heap is largely abandoned. Ask the influencer to spread the word so that residents begin leaving their unneeded goods there. Okay. Okay then, you can now collect things at the scrap heap.
See you again soon.
Oh, where's the scrap heap? I want to see this now. I want to see this scrap heap now. Oh, I think it's over here. It's like, we were getting some items here and there during the DLC side story, so now we can collect items here? Scrap heap. Once each moon, you can find items here that the residents of Abyss have discarded. Many of these have already been used. The more you use the Influencer services, the more items you will be able to pick up, and the more readily you will find them. Huh. Huh. So I can come here every once in a while and get some stuff. This is really interesting. So it looks like there's a whole lot more to Abyss than just what we were able to do in the DLC side story.
Need something?
Reduce inn prices. The Wilting Rose Inn is practically empty, but if you lower the price a bit, people will surely be enticed to pay a visit. Okay. The Wilting Rose Inn is thriving now, which has unlocked a new quest. Check the bulletin board for details. Okay. Automatic weapon farm, exactly. Now we got a weapon farm there, I guess. What's the symbol up here? Hi.
Hey, what are you looking at?
You, why do you got so many
I don't want
chains?
any trouble.
Whoops, I forgot I had auto
I
on.
don't want any trouble. Get lost.
I'm not used to having auto on. Okay, so this is a mysterious teacher. The mysterious teacher isn't unlocked yet. Can you, like, teach me things for renown, I wonder? That's really cool how this area has basically turned Abyss into a place that you can spend renown as like a universal currency. That's awesome. That's really cool. I guess there's a whole lot more to Abyss than just what we got to experience before. Hi, Happy.
Come on. Who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess. You're that new professor, right? You just started teaching up on the surface.
How did you know that?
Even here, people have been talking about you. Not that the gossip got everything right. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that was an exaggeration.
Oh, gee, thanks.
What? You want to know if I can help out? I've got time, but
Good question,
I don't want to
Tacos.
spend it all serving the church. Don't make that face. Fine, fine. I'll back you up.
There's just a cat zone in the Abyss because it's got to get pretty boring underground, so there's just a corner at the end of a corridor there. That's a dead end. That's the cat zone, okay? Don't judge them.
Yeah, sure thing. You know, I've never really had a teacher before. And it'll be my first time at the officers.
Also, I don't know what these
Sounds like fun.
DLC units look like after the time skip. That'll be interesting to see and experience for the first time. Where is there an Abyss in a cat zone? Exactly.
Chatterbox, you been looking for me? I'd prefer not to visit the surface if I can help it. I don't want to run into any knights.
So yeah, we'll get to experience this with the new units right off the bat. That's certainly interesting. Let's go talk to the other two here. Apparently we got a new quest now. What the heck are you guys doing here? I was trying to run. You all just... I won't forget this. I'll have you know. Trust me, I won't.
And who might you be? Not an Abyssian, that much is clear at a glance. A visitor from above, perhaps? With what purpose?
I'm just looking around.
I'm sure I must have misheard you. Either that, or you haven't the slightest inkling of where you are. Oh, but of course! You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying underground about you. Well then, I am Constance von Nouvelle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Crude.
Oh, have you come to beg my assistance? Then rejoice, for you have the aid of a Nouvelle. You did come seeking my aid, yes. Hopefully with something befitting my station. An assignment for the Officers Academy? How splendid. I was a former attendee there myself, you know. I shall be a model of grace in my duties.
Constance joined your house. Okay.
Huh. Come to invite me to a lesson or some such, have you? I prefer not to be above ground during the day when I can help it, unless there are storm clouds above.
You don't like the post-time skip ones, Tacos?
Whoever you are, it doesn't matter much to me. But I do advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble. Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time.
I heard about Abyss, so I came to find it.
Well, I do like people with a healthy curiosity. You are aware of how dangerous it is down here, yeah? Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kinda recently. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again.
Let's recruit first and foremost.
Want my help, hmm? Sure, why not? But I don't do anything for free. In exchange, let me attend the lectures you give those noble kids, yeah?
That's the plan.
It's a deal. Come on by whenever you need me. If you're wondering why I won't come up to you, it's because I've got people to watch over in Abyss.
Alright, Yuri joined your house.
It's you. Bit of a trek coming all the way down here, huh? I'll be helping you out now. But just so you know, my life is still down here. If you can't find me in the classroom on the surface, you'll likely find me here instead.
Good quest.
Can you take care of something for me?
Alright, a professor who was dismissed from his position at the Officers' Academy has made his home here. He could be a kind of mentor to you. Talk to him, maybe you can learn a thing or two. Seek out the mysterious teacher in Abyss. Perhaps he can offer you insight into the potential growth of your allies. Okay, so that's how we unlock the mysterious teacher. Okay, so now we get to go speak to the mysterious teacher and see what he has to offer then, I guess. Let's go see. What does mysterious teacher have to teach me? Hi. Mysterious teacher. Speak to the mysterious teacher to see how much your allies have grown from taking part in activities with Harmonia.
What do you require?
What?
Let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Huh. See, his speed is a bit better, but frankly, it still needs work. He will gain much more experience if he hopes to improve. This is interesting.
Let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Huh, so it helps highlight your strengths and weaknesses then. That's interesting.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
To be blunt, he is falling short of his potential. He needs to work harder to hone his abilities. He will need to gain much more experience if he hopes to improve. Yeah, since we just started this and all. Marianne's at level 3. Let's see this.
See. Your guidance is lacking.
It's interesting. I don't know how much I'll be using this though, considering I, have Excel spreadsheets to stick to. But that could be a nice thing to check out from time to time, just for a nice, easy interface that, can make sense to more people than just what's in my mind and on my Excel spreadsheet in front of me.
I owe you.
How'd it go? Even though he lost his job, he was widely recognized for his skill and knowledge. I'd say you can trust his analysis. Huh. So 4 free units, stuff to do with your renown, all kinds of other stuff. Why wasn't this in the base game? I mean, it is an additional area, and I mean, there's not like... To be fair, there's so much in the base game, considering the base game, only 2 playthroughs in, it took me 42 streams and 165 parts, I believe it was, to get through just 2 playthroughs. So I'd say that the base game isn't exactly lacking when it comes to content. Exactly. But yeah, that's really cool there.
What's that?
Guess we'll head out to the monastery now. Huh. So we've got dog and cat gift recipients? What? Airhound. Well then. I like all these made up names. Well. Meow. Hello, Izzy. Is a mysterious teacher supposed to be a professor who ran away from the skirmish at dawn? Good question. They did say that somebody was supposed to be a professor, but he ran away at the skirmish. But Yuri kind of implies there that that dude has been teaching for a while, the mysterious teacher there. Which, I think the person who ran away from the skirmish at dawn was probably somebody who hadn't been teaching for a while. Or maybe he had. I don't know. But this semester only just started, so I mean, probably not. But hello, Izzy. How's it going today? Let's talk to Geralt over here.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Geralt is?
Misread as Edmonton.
If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
View quest.
I have a request.
Real battle begins this month, huh? Or even the Knights of Saros are involved. I never taught you much about tactics, but there's a primer on it in my room. Give it a read. Okay. Okay, will do. Who's over here? Oh, hi.
Hello there. Are you that new professor everyone's talking about? Name's Anna. I'm a merchant who slings wares all across Fodland and beyond. I come in here all the time, so I'm sure our paths will cross more. Hopefully, much more.
I'm thinking about potentially using her in my army just because it's, you know, a DLC unit who we can be covering a whole bunch of in this playthrough. So since we'll be using the other 4 DLC units anyway, apart from Jaritza, this could be like the playthrough where we cover, you know, the DLC units, I guess, or something to change things up. I don't know.
Hello.
I don't know if that's something people would find interesting.
Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
Let's search for it.
Okay. I do find you very.
Oh yeah, I forget the.
interesting, Professor.
Sorry, I just hit that naturally.
I'm not sure if it's enough to change classes. Let me think about it a bit more.
Yeah, I can't recruit like anybody else right now. But after a while, we'll try. Spotted Bernadette. Really?
What is it? I'm not doing anything.
Hey, what's this cake doing out here?
Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
Alrighty, let's go to the greenhouse, see how those seeds were doing. Oh, hey, Shamir. How you doing?
Have we met?
Yeah, that's what I did, Tacos. I recruit everyone.
Me of someone I know.
Alrighty, let's see here. Greenhouse keeper. I would love to do some gardening. Let's harvest the dew seeds. And let's plant, I don't know, those. Now, Dorothea dialogue is different if you're male Byleth? That makes sense, but it never really occurred that that would be the case. Huh. News to me, that's interesting. Let's just infuse with magic, I suppose. Save my muns for now. Hi, Marianne.
Professor, our next mission is to go after a group of bandits.
Yes.
I'm not very confident. I'm afraid I'll just hold everyone else back. I should
Yes, Tacos. Oh, there's items now. Oh, yoink. I'll take this stuff. I'll just steal these seeds from the greenhouse, don't mind me. I thought these were the stairs to go up to the next level there. Guess not. I was gonna see if there was anybody else to talk to up there. Maybe not. Okay, I wonder if there's lost items that I can pick up right now, or if that's later. Should I just feed everybody to get their motivation up? But yeah, gearing up to do... I don't know what CF is. And I can't decide if you're recruiting the childhood Blue Lions. Let's take that. What's CF? Yeah, do you want to have it be canon or not, I guess, is the question for the story.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Nothing to report.
Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
Yeah, a lot of the Blue Lions are definitely pretty strong. Ah, Crimson Flower, that's what it stands for. Gotcha. Yeah, when I do Crimson Flower, I'm probably going to do Maddening Classic and always be teaching up characters' flaws for a special challenge. Like, I've never played Maddening before. This is my first time playing Maddening, so I'm going to see how hard it is, and if I decide that it's too hard to do a challenge like that, then I won't. So I'm, like, figuring out how hard Maddening is right now, but then if I decide that, hey, that's a challenge that I can probably do, then I'll do it. Then I'll do it, and it'll sure make a spicy playthrough there. Alright, what's this? View quest. It's blue. Does that mean it's a DLC one? Been sharing my food with the hungry pups and kittens, but there are a lot of them. Could you help me out? Oh yeah, interact with the dogs or cats, and share some meat, fish, or produce. Once you fed them, I bet you might get some kind of reward. Okay. Can I... Gifts for dogs and cats. To feed the dogs and cats of Karagmak, select a food item from gifts. Oh, I thought the sentence would go on there. The animals don't much care for food imbued with magic, but fish, produce, and meat are enjoyable for them. If you give food to the dogs and cats, you may get something in return. The animals can get full, however. If that happens, find another animal to feed. Okay. You want this?
Yay!
Cool. Thanks for helping me out. Let's work together to take care of all our little furry friends, okay? Say, do you have a favorite, Professor? It's okay to have one, you know, even if I love them all. Okay, we got a bunch of things there. Would you like one of these? Want some more fish? Want a tomato? Doesn't look like something they'd want. How about some more fish? I got an arcane crystal from the cat. I don't know how the cat got that, but okay. But okay then. Oh, I can't go in this area yet. That's a strangely specific area to block off, but okay. Guess we go in this way then. Running. The entrance hall. Fancy schmancy. I think I saw Jaritza over there to talk to. Is it Jaritza? Is it Yaritza? I don't know how it's pronounced. Hey man, how you doing? Hi.
You look bored. Care to duel?
Yes. A duel? I'm tempted to say to the death. Yaritza?
What? I just wanted to spar.
I would have liked to have said yes.
We will accompany
You!
on your assignment. We don't want anything to happen to our precious students. If any of you run into trouble, we'll step in and help out.
Alrighty. New phone, who dis? Oh, it's Aloise.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
Wait. Oh, he actually left. I thought he was. I didn't think he would right at that moment.
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Were you just eavesdropping on me?
Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
Well, maybe not nutrition-wise. Hi.
Great Rigid has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
We kind of get both here in this area of Canada. The winters are too cold and the summers are too hot. But I'm gonna say the heat because not only is it too hot, but when it's warm and not winter, that means there's mosquitoes and annoying things out.
Wearing many things, Professor. If you are not liking the heat, you should be wearing lighter clothes.
Nice tacos. We got another quest over here.
Right. I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty. How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
I'll say sweet.
Ooh,
Global warming.
I'll definitely remember that.
Hi.
Would you kindly
I'm fresh out of recipe ideas. Say, perhaps could you find some for me? Maybe a student or the library's cookbooks can spark some inspiration. Let me know, will you? Okay. What's this? Yoink, I'll take that tea. I'll steal it and claim it for my own, I guess. Geez, explorations take so long. Oh, it's this guy.
They are the ones who run the church.
Run the church.
Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Oh. Ah, this guy. Anyway, we should have some... Dang it, I keep moving the camera the wrong way because the last time I played a game on stream with a moving camera, I think might have been Slide 2. And it's like inverted in that game compared to this, so it confuses me. Let's go to the Holy Tomb. Do I want to scan any amiibos? This month's recruiting popularity. Well, it would make sense that there would be the 4 DLC ones. Sylvain and Lysathea more. Wait, this month's recruiting popularity. How would you recruit Lysathea this month to other houses? How would... I don't get it. Ooh, an intermediate seal. I'll take it. Goddess ring. I'll happily take the Stampu stamps. That's not the way I want to move the camera. It was actually the other way, but you know, inverted from the last game that I'm used to there. What you gonna do? Oh, we have some support conversations that we could check out in a sec here. So yeah, I was working on making some as perfect builds as I could during our last playthrough. This time we should be able to bring it even farther because we have the tools of DLC and I have more ways to plan out stuff with my Excel sheet. Imagining this room is also DLC. I'm pretty sure that's just a amiibo thing in New Game Plus is all it is. I'm pretty sure that's a New Game Plus thing. The Holy Tomb, not a DLC thing.
You know, Professor,
I'm fairly certain. I haven't played this game in a long time.
Never understand.
But I'm fairly certain it is.
I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight.
Strong.
Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway,
Do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it? You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
Feels like everything's DLC. That conversation right there. Manuel is a DLC.
Going to town, but that would be such a hassle. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick.
You don't look busy to me.
Ah, you can tell? I suppose being a professor has taught you how to ferret out time wasters.
What are we missing here? There's a couple conversations over here, it looks like. You have to pay something for the true ending. Wasn't there a Capcom game that did that?
Professor, you're the one taking.
I'm pretty sure we talked about this on stream once before.
That's one way to start your career at the academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's both a New Game Plus, but then you need to actually scan a Fire Emblem amiibo, which I have a whole bunch of, if I can find them in my desk drawer. Right here. These right here are a bunch of my Fire Emblem amiibo. Like, I have them labeled with sticky notes. Like this one is a Lucina, for example, if my camera focuses. No? Well, take my word for it. These are NFC tags, which is basically what the save data of an amiibo is on. So by having NFC tags, you can effectively make amiibo when you just have a tag, because this is all that's inside an amiibo. So I have all my Fire Emblem amiibo in this baggie right here, and I have most of them. Let me just seal it so that I don't lose them. So, you know, if zero those, so it looks like you never obtained that room, just buy NFC tags like I did. Easy peasy.
Are also known as the Shining Knights. We are the sword and shield of the divine Saros. There are many orders of knights.
I'm probably not supposed to say stuff like that on stream. I'm sorry, Nintendo, don't sue me.
As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Saros and the knights.
Maybe not supposed to mention, but whatever. I've mentioned that on stream before.
Person sure does remind me of somebody.
I used them on stream the one time that we unlocked that area.
Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Sure don't look super busy. Alright, there's this wait, can we even get into the area on the other side of the bridge yet? So should I just do... Oh, apparently we can.
Do you know of the Ire family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
I'm ready.
All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Bergles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Havering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadette's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Garrett, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Ire, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
I look forward to that.
There is nothing I cannot achieve.
Alrighty, Ferdinand. And tacos, no, I don't actually know a single store that you can buy NFC tags from, though. I've never looked at a store. I bought my NFC tags off Amazon. Cathedral. Maybe we can't go in yet. Oh, that was a interesting camera shot, huh? I guess we can. Probably. Yes, open up. Open the gates.
Here's an idea. I hear the Officers' Academy of the Monastery was founded about 2 centuries ago. The eastern region of Fodlan was being invaded by Almyra, and so the Archbishop of the time took measures to prevent the border from being taken. In order to ensure Fodlan would be safe from potential threats, she deemed it necessary to raise a generation of excellence. That is how the establishment was founded, though its purpose has changed over the years.
There's always so many people to talk to, always fully voice acted, every single exploration. From my first 2 playthroughs, I learned that every exploration takes well over an hour. It's insane. Like, if you talk to everybody like I do.
Favor to ask.
But think about starting a choir, and I need a volunteer who can help me get it off the ground. Can you help me find some students who love music? Okay. Choir practice has not been unlocked yet. Oh, I guess I just have to talk to some people then. In that case.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
I'll just give the answer that Marianne likes so that it's easier to recruit. That's right, but it's also a lie.
Pray together?
You don't talk to everybody because some people are not worthy of being able to speak to you? Jeez. Wait, who do I talk to here? Oh.
It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros.
And to have a haircut that doesn't look stupid like yours.
The goddess, Professor?
But look where we are. Again, I'll just say the answer that he likes. Sure.
You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
Oh, right. Hi.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macuel, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Sethlin. Who is your favorite, Professor?
Out of all these Pokemon, who's your favorite?
The church. Be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have
View
something
quest.
to ask of you.
Western Church, which rules over the western parts of Fodlan, has lately made some strange troop movements. If you hear anything concerning, be sure to let me know. Okay. This month only, apparently. Alright, so these statues are over here, and they're all gold already. So, you know. Because I've already maxed them out. That should be everything in this area. Yep. Looks like that's the case, so let's run across the bridge again, is what we'll do. There's a Vicebox question from Annette where she complains about people making fun of her lyrics, and the correct answer is to lie to her and tell her they're great. Really? Yeah, really. Apparently. Random NPC.
Let's see.
Love Annette, but her songs are objectively terrible.
Okay.
Is, like, just objectively terrible from other people's opinions in the game, or does... Oh, wait, I guess there are some scenes that you do see some of her songs. Some of the support conversations, actually. I remember now.
Your class is hunting thieves. That mission is very different from the one we were given.
Okay.
You're quite powerful to have beaten us in the mock battle.
After a few tries.
You weren't leading our class.
It took a few tries, though, I gotta say. Who's in here? Why can't I talk to him? There we go, jeez.
Thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the academy. He is the very model of chivalry. Someday,
I don't know why I find this so funny. Look at the look that Byleth is giving him. It's just like, are you working on your homework? Are you behind on your assignments again? Oh my goodness. I don't know why I found that so funny.
Hello,
Hi.
Bridget, Elmira, Thusker. Even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Oh, I got some intel. Hello.
That's
Yeah, I know about the Felix ones. Are there any other ones? There's no 2 to them. What else did I miss? Just some people over here, looks like. Apparently there's a thing that I need from over here. Yeah, it would have been nice if they actually gave her something real there. Oh, we got a choir sign-up sheet. Perfect, man. Who dis? New phone, who dis?
That said, those bandits really didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after
Huh.
them the moment.
So I
they
guess
left the
Annette just gets a
monastery.
short end of the stick.
Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat.
But I guess maybe that's just part of her
Any
character.
chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery or combat? Anything like that?
Nope. Nope, I'm fine.
Your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
Hi, Dadu.
It is better if you do not approach me.
Too late.
If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Let's go to the training grounds. Is what we better do. Exploring takes so long. Hi, friends.
And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better.
No, I can't recruit.
For years,
Moment.
the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Well, I'm not leading his class, so you know. Dang, I keep turning the camera the wrong way.
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
Skill.
You might be right, but when it's all said and done, I still think muscle comes out on top.
Yeah, you are right about Felix there.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh,
I'm here to
that's
give you the
right.
death stare.
I found this small
Look at
claw.
Raphael in the meantime.
Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
No, Gaspar. Can I report that to Dorothea or no? I assume not. I mean, I'll go try talking to her. So cold in Fargus that he couldn't have any chill or he wouldn't survive. Exactly. Can I talk to Dorothea again now? Or...
Oh, Professor. Hello. I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue...
Guess we
cloth.
can't. What's that red thing on your wrist? It looks like a watch. It's like it's not, but I mean... You have a bunch of things on your wrist, but the red and black thing looks like a watch. What the heck? Okay, it's like a bead or something. From a distance, I swear that just looked like a wristwatch. Weird. Anyway, can I... Let's go up here and finish these quests. Yeah, I got that Rolex, exactly. Change that you can't report to Dorothea about it, even though it seems like it should be one of the lost items quests. Yeah, like one of the tutorial starting ones. Maybe it was originally meant as that or something. Thank you for your assistance. I'm sure there are more music lovers around the monastery, so feel free to invite anyone to participate in choir practice. I'll make all the necessary preparations when the time comes. Cool. Wait, I can... Does that bring up their motivation? I don't remember. Happy and Balthus can do it. No, let's do it. Let's try it out.
I'm not good, but I'm loud. You might want to run for cover.
Singing is nice, isn't it? The only thing is, I'd prefer to do it without an audience.
There we go. Got a little bit of experience there. I keep turning the camera the wrong way. And then this one's done too.
Well done.
So, the rumors are spreading. Still, it may be ill-advised to move against fellow followers of the faith. Even so, this is good information. Yeah. That. Oh, we got a steel sword. Sweet! Okay, let's see here. Let's talk to some dudes over here. Wonder if I can get faculty training or not yet. I do have a bunch of activity points to spend, so I mean... Oh, yoink. I'll take that, I guess. Yoink. I'll take that too. Hi, Linhart.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
Alrighty, who's this over here? Wait, are there still holes in the... There's still holes! There's still these two missing here. Dang it, we have steel swords, but what about steel swords that take items from the enemy? Imagine. Yoink. I'll just steal these books.
I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library. Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan, I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself.
You should visit them in person.
I'd like to. I don't have many chances to travel.
That was too bad. Running, 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 running. No running in the halls. Yeah, Linhart just loves books. Crest Analyzer. Some hair in the device. It looks just like my hair. Oh. Oh, then.
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
Yeah, we can't do any faculty training at the moment, so I just have a bunch of activity points to spend then. Yoink, there's the tactics. Show some knights to help you out. They'll be deployed in your next real battle. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of them. Sweet. Oh yeah, I have battalions that carried over from New Game Plus. That I could have maybe brought into the mock battle there, and I forgot about.
The Red Canyon is a place of great
How of the Zenado.
Even members of the church are forbidden from entering without permission. To go trampling around in there, causing trouble. Those bandits truly are morally reprehensible.
And we've got one more person to talk to, being Rhea. Coming through!
Thank you for paying me a visit.
I didn't know that she did that pose as well. That emote or whatever.
Something I can help you with?
That's kind of out of character. This is what she'll like about the teachings of Saros.
Believers live their lives by her sacred wisdom. Please use the library's vast resources to learn more. I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Alright, that's that all done. Let's go ahead and go over here now. Is what we do. I'm gonna have to look at battalions. Can you still use battalions from other factions? I don't know, we'll see what carried over from New Game Plus there.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you for sharing in the culinary arts with me. I can tell you have exceptional taste and most truly enjoy making all manner of food as much as you do eating it. I mean, that's the truth. I don't like cooking or eating food, honestly. You are welcome to use the kitchen whenever you please. Like, if I didn't have to eat to stay alive, then believe me, I would never eat. We can do cooking together. Who do I want to cook with? Oh, probably someone that I'd want to recruit. I don't know. Let's just cook with Mercedes here, I suppose. Because Mercedes is a pretty good unit. Max HP +3 for the rest of the month. Luck +2. Defense +1 for the rest of the month. Oh, let's just do that. That can help me in the coming battle. I feel like in Maddening, I should do one of these cookings each time.
But I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food.
Look at Byleth's stern expression.
Cooking is much more exciting.
Just like you better do it right or not at all.
Wow.
Okay, now he's smiling. Alright, +1 to defense for this month. Okay, cool. Who needs their motivation up? A few people here. Let's just get all their motivation all the way up.
Delicious. Don't worry about finishing your portion. I'll gladly clean it up after you.
Sounds very strange, tacos.
More quietly, please. Your manners are disgraceful.
I guess they had some unique dialogue there. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to stock up some stuff for meals here. Sure, these two. Just max out their motivation.
I've eaten many meals in my time, but this is divine.
Oh, exquisite! This is exactly the meal I've been craving.
Sweet. And then we'll see here. Who else is there? Claude, Ignatz, Happy, Leone, Balthus. So, yeah, let's do these two here like that.
My favorite meal at my favorite cost. Free. Gotta love this place.
Wow, this is all kinds of tasty.
Neat. Alrighty, let's see here. Then there's Claude and Leone, and then I'll need something for Ignatz. Is the case. And then, yeah, maybe I'll just use the rest of my activity points on singing. Wait, can you only do it once per exploration?
Smell. It's amazing. My fave, in fact.
Do you like it too?
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Neat. And then Ignat. Where is he? There we go. Ignat and then somebody for recruiting, I guess. Like, I don't know. Mercedes again.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Yeah, after playing this game a decent bit, you wind up seeing most of these conversations quite a few times. Anyway, can we use the thing to build up faith magic multiple times? Since we have the activity points. Or is it only once? Yeah, it's ended for today. That's what I figured there. Well, I may as well just build up some support with some other units then. Looks like we're gonna have a support conversation over here. Let me guess, Mercedes.
Teach.
Oh, Claude. Okay.
Hey, Teach. I see you're as stony-faced as usual. I can't tell if you're feeling resigned or if you're just lost in thought. Or maybe you simply don't care about anything that's going on. Oh, sorry. I really didn't mean to be rude. I just find you fascinating. Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Can you spare some time?
Sure.
That's just the sort of attitude I'd expect from a new teacher. Speaking of, before you came here, you were a mercenary, right? Always getting your hands dirty on the battlefield and whatnot? It's a bit unusual that you suddenly decided to become a teacher one day. In any case, I've been meaning to ask, did your father teach you how to fight?
I'm more curious about what happens if I say no, he didn't.
Is that so? Well, I'm sure you grew up watching his fighting style, even if he didn't teach you directly. It must have been hard on your mother when you followed in your father's footsteps and became a mercenary too.
I never knew my mother.
I see. I suppose you grew up moving from battlefield to battlefield with your father then. You know, for someone who's right around the same age as me, you certainly have an unusual amount of composure. I guess it's only natural that you'd be different from young nobles who grew up in the lap of luxury.
You don't seem like a noble either.
Well, even so, I am heir to House Regan, the leading family of the Alliance. But I didn't exactly grow up in luxury like most people of noble blood. Hey, maybe that's why you and I get along so well. Folks like us should stick together. As house leader, I'll do all I can to help you out. We can start by making time for more little chats like this.
Alright, we got the sea support. Interesting. I guess I didn't have to feed Claude then. Too late now. Let's just see the rest of the support conversations we have now then. Oh my goodness, we actually have quite a few.
You. Just what are you up to?
Well, if it isn't Lawrence.
Yes, it is. Try not to sound so affronted. And you're just whimsically wandering the monastery grounds again, I suppose?
Oh, naturally. After all, I really do adore the Garrett Monastery.
No, I think not. That impish look on your face does not suggest innocence. You are up to something.
Lawrence, control yourself. Let's not start throwing around baseless accusations. It's not proper. This monastery is packed with 1,000 years of history. Well, 5 years shy of 1,000 if we're going for accuracy. Those pillars, these walls, even the floor, they've all seen more than we can possibly imagine. Our distant ancestors may have walked these very halls. Doesn't that excite you?
Perhaps if this were a discussion about art, but I'm afraid walls and floors are not sufficiently interesting to hold my attention. Nor will they suffice to distract me from what is plainly suspicious about you. House Regan was on the brink of collapse until they suddenly revealed you as their legitimate heir. That was only a year ago. Where were you before then? Are you even a true heir to House Regan?
If I weren't truly of House Regan descent, how do you imagine I acquired my crest?
A crest is insufficient. I am referring to your noble disposition or lack thereof.
Well, that's what I came here to hone, after all. I can only hope that you will assent to instruct me in the art of snobbery, Professor Lawrence.
I do not think you grasp the significance of the responsibility you bear. Do you even know what it means to lead the Leicester Alliance? I take no pleasure in saying this, but much of the chaos in our ranks right now is due to the failings of House Regan's leadership. I intend to set things right, and once I expose you for the fraud you are and reclaim my rightful place, that is precisely what I will do. To be blunt, it would have been better had you never shown your face here.
Sheesh, that guy. He just can't be reasoned with.
That was definitely interesting there. Yeah, Claude is definitely pretty smug there, huh?
Is the water supposed to be this cold? God, my hand slipped again.
Hey, what's that noise? What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? Another fine mess I've gotten myself into.
What happened, Claude? You're soaked.
The student whose turn it was to do the dishes today was ill, so I volunteered to take his place. The dining hall lady was on my case the whole time for breaking plates and getting water everywhere. Actually, not everywhere, mostly on myself. It was just one big mess. It wore me right out, too. I could really use a nap about now.
You might be a noble with a fancy bloodline, but you sure don't act the part.
Being noble or common doesn't have anything to do with washing dishes.
Ho, I dare say most nobles would refuse to do it. But hey, I prefer it your way. You don't act like you're better than everyone.
I'm honored that you acknowledge my greatness. And I'm rather fond of your blunt way of praising a person's strengths, too.
Really? To be honest, I don't actually trust my own ability to read people. I like to look for the good in them, but that doesn't always mean it's really there. I mean, you seem like a good person, but your heart could be black for all I know.
You say you can't figure people out, but what you said just now was pretty shrewd. It's wise not to trust appearances alone.
I'll keep that in mind. Though, I'm not sure I should be taking advice from someone covered in dish suds.
Oh, yeah, I see your point.
Interesting conversations here. Alright. Oh, that's why we have so many support conversations, because they have a whole bunch of the Abyss ones.
Yuri! Halt! How dare you make me run all over the monastery?
Calm down. That was all on you, shady lady.
Shady? You know full well I'm sensitive about that. It's as though you wish to be incinerated. What I mean to say is, all shall be forgiven when you do my bidding. I know. It's an honor I don't extend to many. You have the rare opportunity to aid me in realizing my dream. I shall rebuild House Nouvelle. Nobility will be mine again, and the glory of my esteemed family will once more reign supreme.
Blah, blah, blah. Restore House Nouvelle. Blah, blah, blah. Will you just stop? You're making my ears hurt. I am but an insignificant and beautiful creature. Surely there's nothing I have to offer for your plight.
Your facade does not fool me. I know you for what you truly are. With the nobility's backing, Western Fodlan's underworld is yours. Everyone has heard whispers of the savage mockingbird. That is you they refer to, yes? Your time would be better spent laying the groundwork for me to reclaim my title. I envision you using your connections to apply pressure on the nobles in Enbar.
Right. So say I indulge you, that I agree on this killer bird you speak of. What I offer comes at a high price. You do understand that, right, milady? How exactly do you intend to compensate me?
But what greater compensation could I offer than to play a part in restoring House Nouvelle?
Restoration of houses does nothing to put food in my stomach.
I suppose, but rest assured that upon my return to power, you shall be suitably rewarded.
Let me cut through the mud here. You're broke, and you'll pay me after you get what you want. Wow. I love how irresponsible you are. Refreshing.
Then what would you have me do? I have nothing to bargain with now. No status, no wealth.
Perhaps rather than turning to a killer bird for help, you should be bound before the nobles or some such. Get down on all fours and lick their boots. See what that'll get you. Perhaps you're too prim and proper for that.
Lick their boots? Is tonguing their footwear likely to sway them to my cause?
My work here is done.
No, I was not through with you yet. You come back here! Hey!
Well, I guess we're getting some new support conversations, what with these DLC ones here.
Scampered up to me, hopped in my lap, and scarfed it all down in one bite.
That sounds terrible.
I was looking forward to that sandwich all morning, and then she scurried off like nothing happened.
Alright then. What do you feel like doing today?
Why'd you sigh like that?
It's not a problem, is it? I could tell you were holding back a real monstrous sigh yourself. Figured I'd get one out for the both of us. Felt great.
Oh, I see. Must be nice, sighing whenever you feel so inclined.
Oh! Why not try taking a deep breath whenever you feel a sigh coming on? Trick yourself out of it.
I tried that once. It went okay at first, but then I had to exhale.
Right. Guess they're too similar for that to work. Does that mean yawning is a no-go too?
I'm pretty bored right now, so maybe we'll find out. But I don't yawn very often, to be honest.
Because you sleep when the sun goes down and wake when it rises, yeah?
Yep, that's been my routine for a while now. It's easier than contending with a full day of boring stuff.
Come on, everything has its quirks. I don't think I'd call anything in this wild world boring.
Really? Because you don't seem to take much interest in your own future.
That's not very nice, is it? We really aren't all that different, you know? I'd wager you haven't given too much thought to tomorrow either.
Quiet. Don't pretend you can see through me. This pointless chatter has made me even hungrier than I already was. I'm off to the dining hall.
Just wanted the gal to relax for a change. She's as prickly as ever.
Poor Balthus. Anyway, let's quickly just use those activity points, I guess, on... Since I can't do any training right now, let's just get our support up for some other characters, I suppose. Yeah, I guess they never sleep. Let's see here. Yeah, let's make some other students like me, I guess. With the rest of these points, I'll just skip it. I'll just skip it, methinks. And then, like, scroll down to some other ones, and then we'll do, like, I don't know, that. I don't know. Just build up some support with some random students. I don't know. Hi. Full menu. This one, and then 2 students that I can actually recruit. Methinks. Yeah, like that. How about that? How about we do that then? Do they have a unique dialogue?
That looks appetizing.
Guess not.
Yeah, you just get.
Would have been interesting. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it for the exploration. Let's go ahead and finish exploring.
Don't tell me. No one bothered to show you the standard procedure for lectures? I guess it's up to me to save the day.
Yeah, I know. Look at that. You can see Yuri, Balthus, and Constance in the back there. I don't see Happy, though. Anyway. Yeah, we have 7 points. Everyone is ready there. Anyway, I discussed my Golden Deer builds before. I can talk about whatever I planned however many months ago for these 4 here. So, yeah, it looks like I'll probably just keep them in, like, their canon DLC classes. So, for Yuri here, I'm thinking about just giving him the typical kind of OP build of Vantage, Wrath, Defiant, Crit. And then we can have like Black Tome Fair and Black Magic range +1. So him with his Hero's Relic as well for, you know, Kanto and such should make him a very, very nice trickster. Byleth the War Monk, the good old combo of Vantage, Wrath, Defiant, Crit, I might throw onto him. But he can also get Black Magic Crit +10 as his budding talent. And he can also get Brawl of Void +20 from his class there. So he's probably going to be sticking with Brawling and Black Magic a decent bit there. Constance here. I guess I can be pressing down here. Constance, it looks like I'm planning on just having a whole bunch of affinity for Dark Magic. What with Black Tome Fair, Black Magic range +1, Reason level 5, and then just toss on her like Fiendish Blow and Darting Blow, methinks. And it looks like I have the same kind of idea for Happy because I don't know what else to do there, I guess. So then, what should I set as everyone's things to learn for now? Because I might have everybody learn some weird things to be able to get these builds, you know? Let's see here. So for Claude, we're going to want to give him Close Counter, Vantage, Wrath, Defiant, Crit. So maybe I should teach him Sword for now. Maybe. So if we're getting him Wrath, that means that he is going to have to learn some Axe. Should Claude be learning Sword and Axe for now? Fascinating to listen to somebody who actually understands this game play it. Fascinating to see somebody playing Maddening / Classic while looking over an Excel spreadsheet that I've been working on over the past 6 months on and off. So yeah, I might try to get his Sword skill up to D. That way we can turn him into a mercenary to get him the Vantage skill, and then we can drop Sword and then give him back Bow or something like that. When it comes to Defiant Crit off of Wyvern Lord, we won't have to worry too much about that. I know his Cannon class later is already a flyer, so he's already going to be gaining some flying experience with that, so I'll only give him that much later when he needs it to get Defiant Crit. I'll worry about the other ones for now. So Claude is going to be training in Sword and Axe like a weirdo. What does Lorenz here want? Looks like I'll probably be doing the same kind of build on him. He's going to be a Dark Knight, so he's going to be focusing, yeah, on Lance and Reason like that. But for the skills that he wants, I am going to have him need to learn a little bit of Sword so that he can get Vantage. And then Defiant Crit is going to be the really hard one. That and Wrath. Going to need lots of experience in Axe and Flying if I want to give him the skills that he could really benefit from. So, wait. No. Sword and Reason, actually, because I'm going to need to give him Reason experience for him to be able to promote into a magic wielding class at all in the first place. So I'll give him Axe later to work towards Wrath and Defiant Crit. Raphael here, what do I have planned for him? Looks like I currently have planned Brawl of Void +20, Fist Fair, Pavi's Aegis, Quick Riposte. So Pavi's and Aegis, those are from Paladin and freaking Fortress Knight, so I could just keep on keeping him up with basic stuff for now that he's learning of Sword and Brawl, because that'll be beneficial down the line anyway for things like Quick Riposte. I can just work towards these other things like Pavi's and Aegis down the line instead of worrying about it now. Ignat I'm going to make into one of the DLC classes of Trickster, but Ignat is one of the few characters that can learn 3 rally skills, so I was thinking about making him a rally bot, but that means that he is Riposte. Okay, Quick Riposte then. Sorry. Quick Riposte. So that means I'm gonna need to teach him in Authority for him to be able to get those skills there, but he might also like to learn some Reason. Well, he could just learn Sword for now. I was thinking about giving him Sword Fair. But he has a Reason budding talent that we can work towards right now, which gives him Seal Strength, which could be not half bad. Yeah, let's train him in Authority as well. Reason and Authority so he can work towards those rally skills. Liza Thea here is going to be my Valkyrie that has Dark Magic range +1, Dark Tome Fair, Fiendish Blow, Darting Blow, Uncanny Blow. So you are going to have to learn just Reason for Fiendish Blow. Darting Blow, you're going to need to learn some Flying and Lances, which is going to be a little bit tricky. And then Uncanny Blow is the one from Valkyrie anyway. But we are going to have to teach you some riding down the line. So maybe for now, like not Authority. Maybe I don't even need Reason for now. Let's train her in lance and flying for now so that she can work towards briefly becoming a Pegasus Knight, just so that we can get the Fiendish Blow skill on her, for her to get +6 attack speed when she initiates combat, to make her nice and strong. The post is riposte is pronounced like post, like the post office. Gotcha. But yeah, so in combat she'll still be using tomes and such. Her reason magic is already at D, so she should already be able to, with that skill level, be able to promote to the next magic class anyway, so we don't need to worry about teaching that in lectures quite yet for now. So we may as well learn lance and flying just so that we can get her into this class here for, oh, lance needs to be C, huh? Or at least close to it, so we can get her darting blow off of that class there. Alright, next up, Marianne here is probably going to be a dark flyer, so I will have to teach her some flying down the line. And yeah, she'll also get the same build of Black Tome for Black Magic range +1, Darting Blow, Fiendish Blow, Uncanny Blow. So we're also going to have to teach her some riding as well down the line if we want to get her Uncanny Blow is the case. She has a Lance budding talent. Should I work with that for now? I get sword and faith magic at the moment. Her faith magic's already pretty good. How about for now we do reason and lance? That'll help us get towards darting blow for the lance, and reason is just nice to have the other magic available as well. Question, would dark flyer technically be better for Lysithea because more movement of flyers generally being OP in this game? No, because Valkyrie gives an extra magic range. So if we can get to 6 range with Valkyrie. We can only get up to 5 range combined with Thrysis in dark flyer. That's my reasoning for putting her into Valkyrie, is she'll have way more range and be able to be more of a magical sniper. Because she's so much of a glass cannon, and with this build that basically makes her delete anything, I wanted to give her as much range as possible directly with her attacks, like so through walls and stuff like that, rather than movement range. So while dark flyer does mean terrain passability plus more movement, I'd rather have an extra range over an extra movement and terrain passability, just so that she can get people like through walls or further across rivers or whatever the heck, you know, without actually having to go deep into the enemy lines and then barely be able to canto away. That is my mindset. That is my build for Lysithea. That's the plan there. So yeah, lance and reason is what I'll do right now for Marianne. Yeah, so Valkyrie gets Canto, like, I can actually find it on my spreadsheet here if I go to my classes section. So Valkyrie gets Canto, Black Magic range +1, Dark Magic range +1. So basically just Reason Magic in general gets an extra range. Yeah, I don't know the DLC jobs very well. Whereas Dark Flyer gets Canto, Black Tome Fair, and Transmute. I forget what Transmute does, but whatever the heck that is. But yeah, so Dark Flyer would hit harder with Reason Magic because of Black Tome Fair, but Valkyrie gets an extra range off of it. And I look forward to making Lysithea here into the 6 movement, 6 range monster. I already did Marianne there. Hilda, I need to scroll up here. Looks like my plan is Axe Fair, Axe Crit +10, Pavizija Seal Speed. I might change that up later. I'm not sure if I like the idea of that. I may change it up. But yeah, we may as well keep learning Lance and Axe for now. Transmute lets you abuse the law of equivalent exchange. Exactly. Yeah, Lance and Axe is a perfectly reasonable way to start with her right now. Leonie is going to go on to become a Bow Knight, but I think I'm going to go for the broken build of Vantage, Wrath, Defiant Crit, Close Counter, Bow Fair. For Defiant Crit, we're going to need to get a lot of flying prowess. How about we do Lance and Axe right now? If we want to get into Wyvern... Oh, special. Oh, that's the DLC ones. Cool. Cool, man. Anyway, if we want to get to Wyvern Lord for Defiant Crit, we'll need to do that a bit anyway. Wait. Vantage I need. So let's do Sword and Axe for now, so we can get Vantage and we can work towards getting Wrath. Yuri here. Looks like I have the same kind of idea in mind of Vantage, Wrath, Defiant, Crit. We could already make him a mercenary with his... Well, once we get up to high enough level, that is. We'll be able to make him a mercenary with... Oh, never mind. Sword needs to be C, not D. I've not played this in a while. Yeah, so we'll get Sword up to C to get him that. He's also gonna need Wrath, Defiant, Crit if I want to give him that broken build. So we're gonna go ahead and do Sword and Axe for now, even though he sucks at Axe. But it'll help make him busted, so he's gonna learn it for now. I'll probably do the same thing on Byleth. He's already learning Axe, and he's good at it, which is great. That'll help towards getting Wrath and Defiant Crit. For Vantage, though, we're gonna need Sword, so let's do Sword and Axe for now, because that'll help get him towards the skills there. What does Defiant Crit do again? Don't think you ever got that skill. It is on Wyvern Lord, and it makes it so that when your HP is under half, you get Crit plus 50. So... Wait, no, it's if your HP is under 25%. The Defiant skills are always when it's under 25%. So Wrath is the one where if your health is under 50% and the opponent initiates attack, you get Crit plus 50. Wrath makes you attack first, or not Wrath, Vantage makes you attack first if your health is under 50% and you're attacked. Defiant Crit boosts your crit rate by another 50 if your health is under 25%. So if your health is under 25%, that means you're getting plus 50 crit from Defiant Crit, you're getting plus 50 crit from Wrath if your opponent initiates combat, and you attack first with Vantage. So I want to throw that on characters that have bows and close counter like Claude and Leone will have, so that they basically have like 1 to 4 range of that, where it's like the moment they get attacked, they'll attack first and just immediately crit them without even needing to have a crit weapon. So that's that build. That's what Vantage, Wrath, Defiant, Crit combo does. Those 3 skills together just make you basically untouchable. It's fantastic. But yeah, so I need to get... So for that build, that means I need to get Wrath off of... Where is Warrior? There it is. Wrath off of Warrior. And then Defiant Crit off of Wyvern Lord. New Vantage and Wrath, Defiant Crit's a skill you never got. Yeah, it's a class mastery skill for Wyvern Lord here. Like, the Defiant skills typically aren't that good because you typically don't want to be under 25% HP anyway. But Defiant Crit is like the one that, you know, pairs with those other things super well. So, I mean, if you specifically were going for that build of Vantage, Wrath, Defiant, Crit, you could potentially pair up some other Defiant skills, but in the case of like Claude and Leone here, those skills are better used elsewhere, I feel like close counter, so you can counterattack at 1 range, and potentially throwing on things like Bowfair. I mean, having Defiant Strength or something like that would in theory be better than Bowfair in that situation by like a single point, but like not too much of a difference. And then Bowfair will just help you whenever you're not even in that very specific setup, so there are better things than another Defiant skill anyway. Alright, so Constance here. Yeah, I'll make you a Dark Flyer like your kind of cannon class, and I'll just go for good old Fiendish Blow, Darting Blow, and a bunch of reason stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna need to teach her some flying here and there. Wait, or will I? If we need to, because we're gonna have to get into Pegasus Knight first. The flying is already fine, it looks like. So maybe I should focus on some other things for now. Like, it's mostly just reason stuff that she'll be focusing on. Apparently she has a brawl combat art, even though her like cannon final class can't even brawl. If you do keep her down the Dark Flyer line. Very interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll keep her learning reason for now. Maybe we'll just do double magic in that case. Double magic is a fine way to go. And then Happy here, I'll be doing the same build for. You're gonna need to learn some flying though to get Fiendish Blow, just so that we can go into Pegasus Knight briefly. We're gonna need to get flying to at least D. So let's learn Faith and Flying for now, like that. Let's go ahead and assign the group tasks. I know I need a few people to learn Flying here to get Darting Blow. I know Happy's one of them. I know Marianne is going to try to become a Dark Flyer, and Marianne's even pretty good at that one there. Looks like Happy is as well. So let's do that. That'll help get Darting Blow for both of them, and Marianne is probably going to need it for her final class anyway, if I do decide to make her Dark Flyer there. Now, as for instructions, let's... Do we want to just train the DLC class ones for now? Let's see here. So for Yuri, you have budding talent in bow. What does that give? That gives, according to my spreadsheet here, the Deadeye combat art. Okay, so he might not be that bad at having bows on the side either. But we are gonna... Maybe I should try to unlock budding talents right now. Those that I need. Byleth has a reason budding talent that gives him black magic crit plus 10, which is always nice. So let's maybe go for some budding talents early on here, just so that we have like some good skills to put into those spots there. Yeah, all the other Abyss ones just get combat arts for that there. Ignatz has a budding talent with reason that I could work towards. Is the case. That gives him seal strength, which isn't as good, but you know, it's something. Let's give him that first star there. Who else has some budding talents? Claude, I am gonna want to progress in axes, and he has a budding talent in it, so axes is a pretty good secondary weapon for him as well, but he's also gonna need to work towards it for wrath and such. Let's see here. Yeah, that's it for skills for budding talents. So I may as well just give some experience to those who are gonna have like the busted build of wrath defiant crit, stuff like that. The really hard stuff to work towards. So let's give Yuri some axe experience that he struggles with a bit. Okay, there's our first perfect at least. Yeah, he struggles a bit with axes, so that's gonna be a bit painful to get up there. Imagine Deadeye's a skill that always hits. It's the one that gives you like way more range than the other one that I'm forgetting. Deadeye's the one that's like +5 range with bows combat art or something like that. No, it uses 5 uses and then it's like +4 range or something. I don't remember what it is. It's the one that shoots really far. Yeah, let's prioritize giving axe experience to those who are gonna get wrath in their build. Is what we'll do. Get little bits of experience here and there. I mean, I could always just give them experience in what they actually need to get into intermediate classes for now.
Efforts have borne fruit.
Is what I could always do. Also recommend getting him to A in swords because Claude gets a fancy A rank sword. And you couldn't use it until like chapter 21 because you didn't have a high enough sword rank. What, he gets like an exclusive sword weapon for him that it requires at least A in? I'll prioritize skills first and then maybe I'll look towards something like that. Maybe. Yeah, let's train Leone in some axes. That's what we'll do. No perfects, feels bad. Anybody else that's gonna be getting wrath in that build? I don't think so. I know Raphael. Well, let's just unlock some stuff here for Lysathea for now. Or at least try to make progress towards it. Sacred weapon that uses his crest, so it's basically his weapon. Huh. So maybe I'll try to do that at some point after we've gotten a whole bunch of other skills up there, which is gonna take forever. Let's begin the lecture.
I would like to ask you something.
Would you, Lorenz? The ladies have been giving me the cold shoulder of late. I believe it is because they are intimidated by my noble presence. How can I be more accessible? Talk about their interests, that will ease the tension. Do something silly or tell a joke, make them laugh. Sounds like it's their problem, not yours. I mean, if I give him the answer that he likes the most, sounds like their problem, not yours.
Satisfying answer.
A satisfying answer. Motivation increased. Incredible. Focus on sword skills to excel as a thief. No, I have deep plans in mind. To be frank, I've never been at ease with lances or axes. I suggest that, rather than thrusting one of those clumsy weapons into my hands, help me to achieve mastery with the sword. I'll do that later, but you need to get skills first and foremost. I mean, I would have told him that, but maybe he wouldn't have been as motivated then, you know? Oh, we can talk with Balthus.
Ah, there you are. Can we talk? I need a favor, and you strike me as the charitable type.
This doesn't bode well.
Receptive, aren't you? I know I shouldn't ask, but I need some gold.
Out of the question.
Hard times all around then. Well, it was worth a shot. Guess that debt collector traveled all the way to Garrett Mock for nothing. If I were you, I'd feel bad about leaving the poor guy hanging like that, but it is what it is.
You better work hard to pay him back.
No, I it's a lose-lose. I owe the church, too. That means any work I do here, they take a cut. The only way to escape my financial burden is to get clear out of Fodlan.
The thought saddens me greatly.
Oh, didn't mean to bring you down. No, it's just joking, yeah? We all have to decide where we belong and then fight for it. Can't let your wallet control your fate. If money was all I cared about, I never would have walked away from inheriting a baron's house.
Didn't know that about you.
It's nothing. It was a minor house in the east of the Alliance. I like to say I stepped aside for the good of the house. Has a nicer ring to it than saying I just wasn't cut out for the gig. Or that I lacked the right temperament. My distinguished little bro took my place. Fact is, he's a much better man for the job. Don't go feeling sorry for me now. I didn't mind one bit. Truth is, I'd have been miserable in that life. Having that title was nothing but fuss. Fuss is the worst. This way of life suits me much better. And you?
What about me?
You showing up at Garrett Mock was a coincidence wrapped in happenstance. Your pops was a renowned mercenary leader. It can be safely assumed you'll follow in his footsteps. But don't you ever feel like that life was decided for you?
I've never thought about it like that.
Better start pondering that one real quick, pal. Why keep breathing if your life isn't your own, yeah? Well, there's a decided lack of gold here, so I'll be off now. You think on what I said.
Well, up goes the motivation. Thank goodness I trained him.
We'd better get to work.
Oh yeah, I was giving them flying practice.
Wish us luck. We're gonna need it.
Time to learn how to fly.
Pretty good job, if you ask me.
I wish this gave more experience than it did. Like, it doesn't give a whole lot. Yes, get better in things. That's what I like to see.
I see. It's all making sense now.
Teaching Claude the axe.
I think I've got the hang of it.
I will master this.
A bit more skill never hurt anyone.
Nice, nice. It's Raphael's birthday. Okay. He loved the birthday flowers. Alright, and yeah, Tacos, you totally would have said good luck out there to him. Oh, and I guess this next time we're gonna have to go into battle, because I guess this is like the tutorial month. Guess I can't just explore again and then battle on the next day. That's too bad there. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up here, methinks. I've been streaming this for 4 hours now, so, you know, probably a good place to wrap things up. So, yeah. Wait, I can select unit appearance right here. Oh, that's cool. Isn't that handy? Statistics. Oh. Oh. Unavailable this month, yada yada. Gift recipients unavailable this month. Cool. And then I love how there's one for the animal gifts. I like that. Anyway, yeah, we'll be doing a battle next time then. So thanks all who stopped by and hung out for this first stream of the Golden Deer Maddening Classic route. Who boy was that mock battle ever crazy. Guess we'll see how this battle goes or how the story one at the end of the month goes. Next stream, I'm gonna head out of here. So see ya then.